as Sabriya mentioned, 110 years of heritage, and you can see the diversity of not only people, but also shops around you as well. This would not be possible from Reimagine City. So we've got two speakers, Daco and Rob. Please welcome on the stage with as much energy as you possibly can.
Hello everybody, welcome to Shepherd's Bush Market. This has got to be one of the best events I've ever seen here so far. I've only been here 2 years, but I've even fasted today just to join in, and I broke. I had a coffee, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for coming. I just want to say a few thank yous. First off, to the Ramadan Tent Project. Fantastic, this is incredible. I'm completely blown away by it. To U Capital, the landlord, who without we wouldn't be able to do this. To all the traders, first and foremost, really, because we're using their space today. And it's a wonderful space to use, but they've hosted us very well today, and hopefully many are here today. I'd also love to thank all the speakers, Hannah and Ali, for giving up their time. And the people in Reimagine City have made this possible. Eugenia, Sven, Ben, who did all the wonderful flags up here. It's been absolutely incredible. The markets never looked so good. And I'd like to thank the weather, because that was pretty good, because it could have been a very different looking day, but this is an incredibly sunny day. I'd love to hand over to Deco, who's been here for many years and really loves this market and knows it throughout.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, hi. That's what I want. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hi. My name's Deco. I've been here for a while. A bit too long maybe, I don't know. But this is the first time we've ever had anything like this. We've had, I think, the Shabak Festival, which is like a celebration of like Arab culture, a few years ago. But that's just taken a few shops in the market, nothing like this. I think it's about time. I think it's good to celebrate different cultures and what makes us all special and unique. Hopefully today goes well. I don't see the clouds. But that's it from me. But thank you guys so much for coming and enjoy. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God, I'm Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the outdoors. We're going to move swiftly to our second speaker today. It's really incredible to have the train go past. It's really incredible to have Hannah Whiteman, who's a textile artist, come up and share a few words. Hannah Whiteman is a climate-conscious textile designer based in London and focused on new and essential field of sustainable textile print. She believes in the need to design with sustainability as the core goal, which is an incredible goal to have. So let's make some noise for Hannah.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Can everyone hear me clearly? Sorry about the disruption, but we are part of nature. They have a right to live here too, so. Assalamu alaikum. And I'd like to actually start off with talking about Deco, who just came on earlier. Deco put me forward to talk tonight, so she's thrown me on the bus a little bit. I've actually known her for about 6 years, and I lived abroad a long time, so I moved to England, back to England 6 years ago. She's one of the first person I actually knew. And although we don't see each other all the time, she's always kind of remembered me and kept me in mind. And I think that's something really sweet, because it's these little moments, we're going to remember each other. And I want to talk about community tonight. So big buzzword, I'm sure you've heard it all. Sometimes it's used positively, sometimes negatively. But whether you like it or not, you're part of the community. If you we're all kind of like a piece in a puzzle. And I really feel like if you put yourself in that puzzle and you really play your part, you're kind of engages in the larger picture. you're able to see something bigger and broader. I'm a new Londoner, can you tell? I talk to everyone on the train. I've been here for like 6 years, and the one thing that shocked me a little bit was the common Londoner practice of like not talking to each other and not looking each other's eyes and avoiding each other. And I thought that was the horrible, worst thing I've ever seen. And I kind of get it. We're all very stressed. We're rushing around. We commute. We have a lot of stresses on our shoulders. But I feel like you shouldn't deny what you could be for someone else, whether that's a friend, a companion. You could give advice to that person. You can't really deny that. I don't believe. And also what you could get out of it as well. So that's my big thing. And I do talk to a lot of people. And if you know me well, I know a lot of people in a lot of different spaces. And that's one of the most beautiful things that I can get in London. I'll go ahead, that's fine. Bear with me, I'll be back. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. We're going to pause just for the exam right now as the class is about to break, but we're going to have Hannah on back straight afterwards as well. So with that, near the Imam, please.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Okay, everyone, please feel free to break your fast with the dates and water, coconut water on the rows. We will be having congregational prayer for Salah right here on my left. We will have 2 congregation prayers, so we'll have this row here, this outer row closest, pray first, and then this row will pray in the second Jamal, if that's okay. And for anybody who's not praying, please feel free to just sit in your spots, and we will resume the program after prayer, inshallah. Thank you. The volunteers will guide you. Volunteers in the teal t-shirt will guide you to the prayer space, but it is right here on my left, your right. People in this row, please, you can remain seated for now. We'll have the second Jamaat for this row.
So just one more time, anyone in this row over here, if you want to pray, please follow us inside.
Sir, in this box. Of course. Say it. I'm wondering. Is that it? So if everyone on this row who would like to pray has gotten settled to pray. Yes.
Yeah, we have more space.
Yeah. Okay, so people in this row, the row that's on my right, please, if you would like to pray, proceed down this way. And for those up there, down the other way, out onto the left, you can join the prayer. There's the space.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قامت الصلاة وقامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Thank you, dear guests. After the prayer, if you could please come back to the rows onto your original seats, and we will resume the program shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna resume the speaker program. We had to cut Hannah's speech a little short before the salah earlier, but we're gonna carry on hearing from Hannah before we have the food distribution. So once again, for part 2 of Hannah's speech, please put your hands together and let's welcome Hannah.
Thank you. I'm going to stand where you are, actually. Hello again. Where was I? Does anyone remember? No, nothing. You know, I want to share a little story with you. I was at a concert last week of a dear man who's called Faisal. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of him, but yeah, music in Ramadan, I know. But you just check him out. He's really beautiful, uplifting music, and you'll understand why we were there. But he did something. He made his team give out to everybody stems of daffodils. And little daffodils, large daffodils, all varied, lovely, beautiful tones. And he made the crowd share a flower to each other. And you can imagine in like Village Underground and Hackney how that went down. But it made people do something kind of quite unique, which was look at each other, give a gift, exchange a moment, which is kind of quite unique. And this mutual recognition is something so rare now, and it's. If you recognize someone, you're allowing them to have their true humanity. And the first instinct would be to like retract, to disengage, to protect yourself. And I get that. You're supposed to be safe. You've got to keep yourself safe. But you miss out on so much if you just close yourself off. And I think this is essentially how community begins. There were kind of awkward moments. I turned around to see that my husband was being given a flower, a big yellow daffodil in the middle of a concert by a young couple. But it broke the ice. It really kind of helped, and you connecting with someone else is actually like a gift. And I really do think that. And you don't know people, you don't know their intentions, but what happens if it's beautiful? You're taking that away as well. So community is not always it's not always about a unique identifier, an ethnicity, a race, a religion, a niche group. It's essentially who you have around you every day. Your bus drivers, your neighbours, your traders, your teachers, your friends. And in these times where we are forced to challenge those in power, politicians, decision makers, it is the power of community that emboldens us. And we can't rely on traditional structures, we can create new unique boundaries that are untouchable by success. And note on building relationships. I grew up in England, I grew up in Cambridge and Essex. Appreciate the relationships I've made, my community work, built in, really led into them. They're so vital to learning. And I'm most oftentimes a very invisible person, as you can see. But I have a very unique perspective, and I really kind of tap into relationships that I have, and I really want to nurture them and grow, and I'm really interested in meeting all of you tonight. So if you have time after your food, come and say hi. I'd love to connect. I really urge you to push yourselves tonight out of your comfort zone. Turn to someone that you don't know. Find someone out you don't know. Meet them. Introduce yourself. Make a connection. You never know where it would lead. And enjoy the food tonight as well. A big thanks to everyone who's organised everything and the generous offerings of food. And a note to be so grateful for what we have. There's so many people that are struggling, and a big free Palestine, free Sudan. And thank you so much. See you home.
Thank you very much, Hannah. Let's hear it once more for those beautiful words. extremely powerful words about the power of connection and community. And I think it's quite fitting because here at Ramadan 10 Project, we're all about bringing communities together. I apologize. And like Hannah said, turn around, look at the person next to you, and perhaps turn them into a friend. This is certainly the mission of Ramadan 10 Project, to turn strangers into friends. And we hope that you all walk out tonight having made new friends. We are getting food organised to be distributed, and we do have one more speaker. At this point, I would like to say, before the food comes out, we are on social media at this Sheffield market, and we would love for you to take pictures of the friends you made with family tonight with food in this beautiful setting.
Yeah, it's not fun, but I know so that's all.
Tag us in your posts, stories, we are at Ramadan 10 Project. You can also use @home and of course @market for your location. You can also use the hashtags, #Ramadan Festival, #Religion.
This is have sugar in it.
Because good news, the food is about to come out. It's a useful process here as we will distribute food probably from that side of the road and then pass down. There is a veg or a non-veg option. So for those of you who require a vegetarian meal, we ask you to put your hand up and keep it up so that the volunteers can come to you. And everyone else will get a non-veg. We will have short pause for food, and then we have one speaker after food or in food is going to come and speak to us and share their words as well. I wanted to give a shout out to a very special person here tonight. This person's name is Tony, who has, maybe wave Tony if you are in the rows somewhere. He has worked at the market for 38 years. He happens to be the uncle of one of our staff members. Let's give a big warm round of applause for Tony. He's faithful to the market for 38 years. Tony, enjoy yourself to the next 38 years, inshallah.
If you just keep passing it down, inshallah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is super exciting tonight. We have one other person standing, the gentleman standing next to you, Mohammed Chaudhry, who has worked in the market for over 50 years. He's going to share a few words.
Jenny, your coach, are you?
How many babies have you got? Which ones are yours?
I got two, yeah. Ibrahim there, that's 11, and Amelia there.
Nice to meet you both.
This is Auntie Melissa.
Auntie Lisa, I know your papa when he was very young.
Yeah, I was a troublemaker.
Very young. That's very good.
Second up there, let's give a round of applause to Mohammed Chaudhry. See, the food distribution has started. If you can pass it down all the way way to the end of the row. That will help me through. Inshallah.
Pass it down.
Again, if you need a vegetarian option, raise your hand and one or two.
Maybe we're not gonna have food.
It gets a bit stuck in some places.
No.
Yeah,
Because some people missed the pass it down.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
But they should be enough.
Is it still going down? Please pass down.
Keep pass down, they have to keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you enjoy your food, this is getting better and better. We are truly celebrating heritage tonight. We have Mr. Wheeler. His family has had his stall here for 74 years. Mr. Wheeler, yes, the president is not good if you could share a few words about his family.
Maybe the sitting at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can you just check how far it's gone? Because it seems that way it's not stopping.
Yeah. You're nearly there, guys. You're nearly there.
They're sitting in your restaurant.
Hold on to my
That one's for you, sir.
No. Pass it, please. You're next, sir.
Enjoy your meal, ladies and gentlemen. The food tonight is catered by female entrepreneurs. We'll resume the speaker program.
Yes, in the market. Congratulations, Shani. How much? Let me see this. Yo, come on. I've planted here 38 years as well in the market. Great achievement. Well, how long you been? Okay. Please. Let's go. Can you open this? Oh, wow. It's very hard, that one. Yeah.
Are you ready? When we moved in, I was expecting Ibrahim, and then the first person we got was
You can. We're not serving this from the business.
happy you're here. We used to have something
No,
like
I
that
can get it.
opposite.
How many do you need?
We-
4. Where are you guys sitting?
Normal, it's okay. Thank you, bro.
Gigi.
Brown blazzer.